Bonjour tout le monde et bienvenue à Learn French by SUCHITA. Je m'appelle SUCHITA, votre enseignante de la langue française, and in this video, I'm going to teach you the place of adjectives in French. Before we begin with this video, I would like to introduce you to my website www.learnfrenchbysuchita.com, where you will find recorded courses for all your French language needs. We have courses for DELF A1, DELF A2, DELF B1, TEF TCF recorded course, French phonetics as well. We have special courses for our school students ranging from grade 5 to grade 8. We also have courses for university students who are enrolled in certificate course or diploma course in Delhi University. And finally, we also have courses for our school students who are aiming to appear for their DELF Prem or DELF Junior examinations. So hurry up and check it out. So without any further ado, let's get into the video. And as I already told you in this video, we are going to study the place of adjectives in French. Before we begin with this video, I would request you to watch this video till the end. And in case you like this video, do not forget to give a thumbs up to the video, subscribe to our YouTube channel and mention your comments in the comment section below. In case you're not following me over my Instagram page, which is Learn French by Suchita, go and follow me over there as well. Now let's just start with this video. In this video, I'm going to cover the topic, the place of adjectives in French. Now before I teach you what exactly is this topic, let's just study what exactly are adjectives in French. Now, in French or whether in English, what exactly are adjectives? Adjectives are the words which tell me the meaning of a noun or a pronoun in French. Now, supposedly, if I say, this is a blue book. Now, what is my adjective here? Blue is my adjective because blue is adding meaning to the word book. Book is my noun. Anything which adds meaning to a noun, that's an adjective, right? So that means I can say all the colors are adjectives. Toutes les couleurs sont les adjectifs. So all the colors are adjectives. This is a blue book. This is a pink dress. So pink, blue, all these are colors and all of them are adjectives. Now the next one is les nationalités. Supposedly I say this is an Italian car. Now Italian is the nationality and that's an adjective because that is adding meaning to the noun car. Okay, so all the nationalities, Indian, French, Italian, Japanese, all the nationalities are also the adjectives. The third one is les qualités, the qualities. Like for example, if I say she is beautiful, so beautiful is her quality. So all the qualities are also the adjectives. Now, I have uploaded the separate videos teaching you the colors, teaching you the nationalities and teaching you the qualities in French. If you have not watched those videos, I'm going to mention the link of those videos in the card above and also in the description box below. You can check them out. Now, what I have not taught you on my YouTube channel is what is the place of these adjectives, where to write the colors, the nationalities and the qualities in a sentence. If you want to form a sentence, where to place these adjectives. So this is our topic, la place des adjectifs. Now, first let's just talk about the first two types of adjectives, which are the colors and the nationalities. Now, on écrit toujours les couleurs et les nationalités après le nom. So we write always the colors and the nationalities after the noun. Unlike English. Now in English, supposedly I've given 4 examples here. This is a blue book. Now what is my adjective over here? That's a color, blue. I like green vegetables, green. I'm learning French language, so French, which is a nationality. He wants to buy an Italian car, so Italian. I've given 2 examples for colors and 2 examples for nationalities. Now, if you look at the English version, in English, you always write your adjective before. Like you say blue book, you say green vegetables, you say French language, and you say Italian car. So you're writing the adjective first, and you're writing the noun later. Blue book, green vegetables, French language, Italian car. Whereas in French, when we talk about the colors and the nationalities, we always write them after the noun. So it's not blue book in French, rather it is book blue. It's not green vegetables, it's vegetables green. It's not French language, it's language French. and it's not Italian car, whereas it's car Italian. Now, I'll just tell you in French. C'est un livre bleu. This is a blue book. But in French, you will not say un bleu livre. You'll say un livre bleu. C'est un livre bleu. Okay? So, colors you will write after. Livre you'll write first, bleu you will write later. J'aime les légumes verts. So, it is green vegetables. Whereas in French you will write vegetables green. J'aime les légumes verts. I like the green vegetables. J'aime les légumes verts. Next one. J'apprends. This is the verb apprendre, to learn. I'm learning the language French. Okay. So in English you'll say the French language, but in French the nationalities always come after the noun. So you say j'apprends la langue française. The next one. He wants to buy an Italian car. Il voudrait acheter une voiture italienne. So you see, in English you say an Italian car, whereas in French you'll say a car Italian. Okay? Il voudrait acheter une voiture italienne. Make it a golden rule, whenever you are writing the color or the nationality, you will always follow the reverse order. You'll write the noun first and you will write the color or the nationality at the second place. So, c'est un livre bleu, j'aime mes légumes verts. If you want to write some of the sentences wherein you are using the colors or the nationalities, write them in the comment section below. I'm going to check that out. Now, let's talk about the third type of adjectives, which are qualities. Now, when it comes to qualities also we write generally after the noun only. On écrit généralement les qualités après le nom. Now, I taught you the colors and the nationalities you always write after the noun. But when it comes to qualities also generally you write after the noun only, except for these ones. So this you can just take a note. Grand, petit, beau, joli, nouveau, vieux, vrai, faux, jeune, bon, mauvais, gros. Majorly I have written all the adjectives which come before the noun. Now this list which I have written over here, if you have any adjective from this list that is going to come before the noun, apart from these all the other adjectives will go after the noun. Now here I have written certain examples in front of you. In brackets I have written 3 adjectives. You have to place these adjectives in the sentence at the correct place. All of them are the qualities, petit, intelligent, beau. Now, what did I tell you for the qualities? That all the qualities also generally we write after the noun, except for these ones. So, these are the adjectives which are going to come before the noun. Now, let's look at j'ai une maison. Now, the adjective is petit, petit. So, if you look at the list, you have petit. So, therefore, it is going to come before the noun and your sentence becomes j'ai une petite maison. You're going to write petit before the noun because that is there in this list. J'ai une petite maison. Yes, you have to accord this. All the adjectives you accord. You say small house. Now, small I'm using for house. House is feminine in French, une maison, and that's why you have to make the feminine of petit. J'ai une petite maison. Now, let's look at the next one. Elle est une fille. And now you have to place the adjective intelligent. Now, is intelligent there in this list? No, it's not there. So, it is going to come after the noun. So, she is an intelligent girl. Now, in English, we say an intelligent girl, but in French, you'll say a girl intelligent. So, elle est une fille intelligente. You're going to place it after the noun. And fille is feminine, so this is also feminine, intelligente. Let's look at the next one. Tu as acheté une robe. Now, the adjective that I have to use is beau. Now, is beau there in my list, this list? Yes, it's there. So, it is going to come before the noun or after the noun? It's going to come before the noun. So, you'll say, you have bought a beautiful dress. You'll place it over here. You'll place it before the noun. And now, you're using beau for robe. Robe is feminine and it is singular. It's une robe. So, you'll make the feminine singular of this as well. So, you'll say, tu as acheté une belle robe. I'll repeat the rule for you. Colors and nationalities you always write after the noun. When it comes to qualities also you write generally after the noun except for this list. We'll have to remember this list. These are the adjectives which come before the noun. Apart from that, all other qualities will also go after the noun. Like une petite maison, une fille intelligente, it will come after. Une belle robe, it will come before, because petit and beau, they both are there in this list. Now here I've written some examples for you. Grab a notebook, grab a pen. We are going to solve all these parts together. Now the first one, c'est un film dash. And then you have, in each case I've written two adjectives. We have to see that which adjective you have to place before and which adjective you have to place after. Okay? Now I'll revise the rule. Colors and nationalities, without any exception, they will go always after the noun. Qualities also you will write after the noun except for that list. Okay? Now let's look at bon and Mexicain. Now Mexicain, that's a nationality, so it will always go after. Bon, since it was there in that list, so it will come before the noun. So you will say c'est un bon film mexicain. Right? This is a nationality and this was there in that list, so it will go before. Elle porte une robe. Now rouge, beau. Rouge is my color, so color goes after the noun. So you will say rouge, and beau was there in that list, right? So elle porte, beau will come before. Here you'll write beau, but now you have to accord that as well. By the way, if you do not know how do you accord the adjectives, that means how do you make the feminine and how do you make the plural of the adjectives, I'm going to mention the link of that video in the card above. You can watch that video and then come back here again. Now see, I'm writing beau for robe. Robe is feminine and it is singular. It's une robe. So you will make the feminine and singular of beau as well. So that is going to be belle. And that comes before. Elle porte une belle robe rouge. Now why didn't I make the feminine of this? Of course I made, but since rouge was already ending with E, so the masculine and the feminine version remains the same. Elle porte une belle robe rouge. The next one, c'est une théorie. Now théorie, that's feminine, une, and that's singular. Now, nouveau and intéressant. Now just remember that list. Nouveau was there in that list, which we did in the second slide. So nouveau was there in that list, so it is going to come before. So you'll write nouveau over here, and intéressant you will write after the noun. So you'll make the feminine of this as well, you'll make the feminine of this as well. Why? Because you're using it for theory, which is feminine and singular. So what is the feminine of nouveau? That is nouvelle. Nouvelle. All the adjectives which end with EAU, if you want to make their feminine, you remove EAU and you put ELLE. Nouvelle, théorie. And then you have to make the feminine of this, which becomes intéressante with E. C'est une nouvelle théorie intéressante. The next one, elle habite dans une maison. Now you have grand and you have moderne. Now see, grand, if you look, it was there in that list. So it is going to come before, and moderne, since it was not there in that list, it will come after. So, and maison is feminine and it is singular. So you will write une grande, you'll make it feminine by adding E, and moderne is already ending with E. So it is going to remain the same. Elle habite dans une grande maison moderne. The next one, elles ont de yeux, which means eyes. So they have big blue eyes. So you see bleu, it's a color, it is going to go after the noun. And grand, since it was there in that list, it's going to come before the noun. So bleu, I'll write it over here. And yes, you have to accord it as well. As per yeux, yeux is masculine and it is plural. Masculine plural. So you will make it plural. Bleu, and grand you will write before. You will add S to make it plural. So elles ont de grands yeux bleus. The next one, ma voisine est une fille très dash. Now you have curieux, you have jeune. Now if you remember that list, jeune was there in that list, so it is going to come before the noun. And
Curious, since it was not there in the list, it's going to come after. Now, you have to make the feminine because you're using it for fee. That's feminine and that's singular. Jeune, since it was already ending with E, so masculine and feminine version remains the same. This you will have to make feminine. All the adjectives which end with X, if you want to make them feminine, you remove X and you put SE. Curieuse. Ma voisine est une jeune fille très curieuse. And that's how you solve these examples. Colors and the nationalities, you don't have to think. They will always go after the noun, like rouge, Mexicain, bleu, they will always go after. When you talk about the qualities you will have to check. If it is there in that list, that is going to come before. If it is not there, it's going to go after the noun. And that's it for this video. In case you have any queries related to this, or if you want to write certain examples, certain sentences, you can mention them in the comment section below. I'm going to check them out. And I'll see you soon with the next video. Till then, au revoir, à bientôt et bisous bisous.